Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and check out the ship builds. First up, for Trading T, we have the Armor Friggin' a Mobula being piloted by Mean Machine. Mortar up top with double Gatling on the lower decks and Artemis Flare on the upper. They're also bringing the Had Matters, a Pyramidion being piloted by Mr. Wildcard. Artemis Carronade, so Carrot on the front with Banshee and Artemis on the port.
And on the Catskyders, we have the Battering Ram, piloted by Finks, a Hwacha fish with the left side light carronade, right side Gatling gun, their ally. The Aria of Bronth, piloted by Komoba. We have a heavy carronade goldfish, left side flare, right side flamethrower.
It's Bronte, by the way.
That is the kind of information that just goes right in and goes right out the other side. That is... I don't have room in my brain for correct pronunciation of made-up words.
It's a name.
Right, so someone made it up.
Anyways, you want to argue that all words are made up.
Look, man, we're getting real philosophical here.
I'm happy to be seeing a Brawlvula up front. Oh my god, and these Gatlings have buff hammer.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This double Gatling mortar mobula is something that is just so potent if they have the element of surprise, which they unfortunately do not, as both the red ships are spotted. One thing they have to be careful of in this particular matchup, Armor Freaking Geddons, the Brawl Mobula can be very strong against Gat Mortar Pyramidians just because you have faster armor shredding, but against double Goldfish, it seems like they're certainly risking getting outmaneuvered.
No, not when he's facing the wrong way and he's got his back to a rock! Oh no! That's the opposite of good. Had Matters trying to hit the Battering Ram, but the Aria of Bronte is coming in from its starboard side.
Pin the Mobula on the donkey.
What in the world was that?
The worst positioning possible.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's pretty accurate. Hwacha coming out on the Had Matters. Not doing much, but this carronade should do quite a bit.
Oh, but Had Matters is reversing into the canyon, the mountain range.
Is this really going to be... Okay, no. They're trying to get underneath. Battering Ram going to throw out Gatling onto the Had Matters. Hwacha goes out as well, hitting the engine column. Armor Friggin' Geddon spawns in, though, looking to assist its ally. And already Gatlings are going down.
Yeah, but the Mobula's going to have a hard time catching these two goldfish. If they
picked the wrong target.
Well, if they
mortar comes out, but
some good mortar shots, which unfortunately Battering Ram gets their armor up very quickly, so they don't have the opportunity. Had Matters is doing a good job actually staying alive.
But not for much longer. They go down into the canyons. Battering Ram almost drops.
Battering Ram actually can get killed by these the double Gatling now, which is sort of important.
There they go.
Yeah, just weren't able to get out of Gatling range fast enough.
But now the Armor Freaking Geddon has revealed itself to the Aria of Bronte. It is a blenderfish, and it is going to do a lot of work unless the Armor Freaking Geddon can get out of here. Good golly, it is fast. They're burning kerosene, and they have a buffed main engine. But now they're stuck. They realize they can't turn the corner fast enough.
It's the same pillar they got killed on last time.
Oh no, they're like, I recognize you. Was it, or was it the one to the side? I think it was the other one.
Yeah, but they need to stay alive long enough. They are next to red spawn, so the Had Matters is going to be re-engaging the blue goldfish pretty quickly here, and Arya knows that. They're backing out. They know they've exceeded the spawn timer.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and move back through the Cheetos and try to engage on the Aria, but the Had Matters is way out ahead.
I don't think I've ever heard these terrain elements described as the Cheetos.
Doesn't it look like a Cheeto to you?
Yeah, it kind of does. I mean,
they look like Cheetos.
I mean, they have to be careful because I guess this whole area is dangerously cheesy.
Flares go out, making sure that these goldies can't work their way through, but already the Catskyders starting out with a 2-1 advantage. No permahull damage on them right now. Armor Freaking Geddon just a little bit damaged. But boy howdy, that was the worst possible first engagement that the trading T could have asked for. I'm surprised they managed to pull a kill out of it.
I'm surprised they wanted to bring Brawl Mobula against Double Goldfish because, like, it's gonna be tough. The Goldfish is probably gonna outmaneuver them in most situations. If they lose the mortar to the Hwacha, that's bad. If they lose their balloon to the blender, that's worse. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting build to choose against what the Catskyders are bringing.
Had Matters doing a tactical bump to turn themselves faster. That was pretty fast. That was pretty quick, actually. Armor freaking, like, they're playing safe. 15 minutes left on the timer. Already 3 kills going down. And neither team is very interested in moving forward just yet. It was so bold of the Catskyders to come around into the red spawn so quickly. But it worked for them. I guess they figured the Mobula was going to be a long time coming. So they felt comfortable charging in.
Well, you don't want to accidentally stumble into a Brawl Mobula, because that is the point of the build, is that it has one of the quickest, like, time to death, the highest DPS, armor shredding, whatever, of any build. So you don't want to be caught in surprise. So it looks like the Catskyders want to take the initiative in finding them first before they're caught unaware and torn apart. And actually now the Mobula, well, Arya is actually staying behind to engage the Mobula themselves, which is pretty smart. The heavy carronade is going to be very effective against the Mobula's balloon. Although...
oh man, double Gatling rips through the armor of the Arya. A lot of damage going down. Carronade not quite able to get into arc. Had Matters going to come around the Cheeto and charge immediately. Carronade into the balloon. Arya Bronte's balloon still up, but only barely. Artemis able to take out the Hellhound. 2 already down. The battering ram coming up to try to deal with the Arma, but it gets gatted hard and is forced back. Now, both the Arma and battering ram are out of the main fight. The Arya continuing to take Carronade and Artemis fire. No Banshee yet. Not worried about doing that. They're just going to follow them all the way down, but the Arma freaking getting able to turn port and begins firing mortar down at the Arya. Can they actually get the kill? Yes, they do. Armor freaking getting gets credit for that one. The battering ram, even though it's behind the Hab Matters, may be in a bad position.
Yeah, good awareness from the trading T for the Armor freaking get in to know the Goldfish is going to pop out there and to reposition. Yeah, just good. Another example of just good team coordination. And yeah, the battering ram is going to have to get the hell out of Dodge.
Now we need to keep in mind that first kill advantage went over to the Catskyders. So even though it's 2 for 2, Catskyders do have the advantage.
True, although this match is progressing much more quickly than our others, so I'm not, we're not close to hitting time or anything, so that's not necessarily a concern yet.
It's very rare to hit timer because teams are aware of the timer and they say, all right, you know what, we need to make a last-ditch charge or something. So they're willing to make that. The battering ram coming around the side. The Arya eating a lot of damage already. This whole tank and flank idea not working out so great right now. Had Matters losing their engine column, but that's not the real threat, honestly. The Armor freaking Geddon is the one that's really scary, and right now it's closing in on the Arya. Getting good mortar shots down. Armor dropping over and over again. Lesmok mortar doing a lot of work. If the armor drops one more time, Gatling will do it. There they go.
And now the battering ram only has a small window of time where they have to get a kill, and this is one of the issues with Goldfish. Is there a Hwacha? No.
They're reloading. They'd already fired once. They need another Gatling strip. But I don't think they're going to get it. They get the ram up against the wall, though, and the Hwacha finishes them off.
Yeah, good ram.
But now they're open. They took too long. Battering ram gonna drop to the mortars. Armor just barely stays up.
No hydro. I was expecting some hydro from battering ram to try to dodge some of those mortar shots.
Expecting something, but no, they're gonna get out of here. Arya Bronte spawns in, throws out some carronade. I don't think it's gonna go for the chase though. It has to know that the Hab Matters is gonna be coming in.
Well, they might be able to. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time for the Pyramidion to come back in.
Oh, especially if Arma runs up against Sachido. Nope, they're okay. Good maneuvering on the part of Mean Machine. You should be able to get around here and buy at least enough time for the Had Matters to come in. Indeed, its allies just around the corner, and this Pyrrha has something to say to the Bronte.
Yeah, Armor Freaking Geddon wants to tag the hell out of the ring, bring in his partner.
Battering Ram has come around the side, actually, and wants to continue following the Arma Friggin' Geddon. Good coordination from them. There's some really good piloting coming out of the Battering Ram, I gotta say. Arya, however, completely out of this fight, but it's just a matter of time before the Battering Ram finishes off the Arma Friggin' Geddon.
Well, the potential issue is if those Gatlings stay up and Armor Freaking Geddon spins around. I mean, the Battering Ram is at really low health. Again, this is another situation where they can be killed just by 1 or 2 Gatling guns. So they have to be very careful to stay out of the Mobulus gun arcs, which they can do because they are a goldfish.
Yeah. Watcher goes out, they're trying to disable the engines again and keep it from going in, but now the Armor Friggin' Geddon has arcs on the Bronte, but they're all tanking. There's no way that they can actually assist in this fight. Arya Bronte throwing out some good flamethrowers on the Had Matters. They're not chemmed at all. No chem to be found. They get it up a little bit late, but the fire's already doing its work.
The Armor Freaking Geddon actually managing to get into effective range of the Arya, although Gatling gun from the Geddon shooting the Had Matters?
Oops. I guess. Battering Ram throws out one last Watcha. Gets the nudge as well. This should be able to do it if they can just get the Gatling and arc. Little bit more. No! Okay, they're gonna nudge him up against the wall. Whoosh.
The only kills that counts for the Trading Tea apparently, or for the Catskyders, are smashes against the canyons. Apparently.
All right, especially the Battering Ram. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Had Matters losing their balloon, dropping down to the canyon. They are fighting in the canyon, so the flight ceiling is, or I guess the ground is much higher.
Yeah, there's no way they can't get. They're going down here. This is going to be a win for
Catskyders. They get it. Battering Ram picks up the kill. Or was that the Battering Ram? Or was that the Arya? That was the Arya.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing about the double goldfish or the running goldfish is competitive is that they lack killing power. But in a map like Canyon Ambush, where there's a lot of terrain, if you're not careful, you can get rammed up against stuff, and they use the terrain kind of as the killing blow, as their mortar, as it were.